Bonjour, la nation, Detroit, and Indian Orthodox. Good morning, Square Nation, and welcome to Quebec, a bilingual broadcast. We are here live in Quebec City for the Pee Wee Quebec International Tournament in what will be a mixed game. We are scheduled to play LA, but their equipment just arrived. So we will start this game with one period against Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland. So the Penguins and the Swiss coming at you live. And I believe we are on like some sort of an Indian reservation. The Huron Wendat reservation here. I don't think they call them reservations in Canada. I think it's called native lands. But it's the Swiss and the Penguins. So welcome everybody. We had 14-hour bus ride Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Arrived here in Quebec. The boys, if you've been following along on Swirly Nation on Cine TV, you know they got to play a little outside hockey when we got here on Thursday. They had a practice yesterday. This will be their first game action, an exhibition game. They'll play one period against Switzerland and then 2 periods against the LA Junior Kings. So the Swiss just played the New England Prospects. The game they lost 5-1. They were nice enough to stay on here to play the Penguins. The Swiss team is in red. Their jerseys adorned throughout with advertisements. They'll be defending the net to your right. Your Penguins are in their black gin and juice, laid back. The black jerseys with Pittsburgh from the right shoulder to the left hip. Black pants, black socks, all of it with gold and white striping. And the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. So we'll bring you this exhibition game live. We will likely not be live for game 1 of the tournament against the Boston Junior Eagles. We also do not have the Tweet the Booth function available today. But please make sure, if you are not already, that you do subscribe to Cine TV. Hit that subscribe button below. If you're unsure of how to do it, if you have a Gmail account, you can log in through YouTube using your credentials for Gmail. That'll log you into your YouTube page and hit the subscribe button. Remember to follow us throughout the week. You can check out the 11-minute video that we had posted shortly after leaving on Wednesday, where this Penguins team was wished luck from NHL superstars across the country and in Canada as they left on this adventure. You can also check out day 1 highlights from the boys' bus ride here and their outdoor practice game fun. We don't have the full setup, so audio may be in and out, but I think we're doing well. Anybody on the chat? On the team chat can let us know if the audio is good or not. They said, but I don't believe we have the... We've got your starting lineups. In net, number 29, Preston Bowie Clutter. On defense, number 16, Dalton Julius, and 77, the Constellation Kid, Jake Starr. Up front for the Penguins, your wings. Number 11, Jack Reel. Number 24, Brady Paris. And at center, number 43, Cameron Evans with a shot near side. Goes high off the blocker of the Swiss goaltender. He'll play it back to the point for Julius over to Starr. His pass intercepted, and back come the Swiss on a breakaway. Starr able to disrupt the play to the corner. They'll bang into the wall. Penguins will come away with it. It's Paris. Cross ice. Here goes Reel. Down the outside all by himself. He'll wind. He'll fire. And Jack Reel finds the back of the cage with a wrister. And the Penguins lead 1-0. Starr set that up down deep. Was able to pop the puck up, and what a pass by Brady Paris. We talk about the finish, and we all know Jack Reel can finish, but what a cross-ice feed by 24, Brady Paris. Filiaggi on the face-off. He'll control to Wu. Off their hide now, Kaminsky. Kaminsky up for a pass by Armstrong that's intercepted. D-to-D play. Fired all the way up. It'll come to Ofterhide. Ofterhide wedging it forward. Looking for Armstrong. He'll tap at it. Finding Filiaggi. He breaks down. He'll shoot one just high and over the outside of the cage. As the puck gets worked down, though, Armstrong will battle along the half wall. The Swiss get control, and they're up the left wing. Kaminsky, first one to the puck for the Penguins. The big Penguin defenseman. Rims it around just past Wu. Shot comes in. Clutter will kick it to the outside. Now Ofterhide controls. Ofterhide behind the net. Tossing it around for Kaminsky. He'll skate into it with speed. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong, a little dump and chase as the Penguins look for a fresh 5-man unit. It'll be Hartman, Shub, and Carter as Hartman plays takeaway. He drives in and fires one just over the cage. Hartman with grand theft puck right there, driving right down Main Street. As they buzz like bees around a hive, it's Hartman trying the short side for a wraparound. Banked off the boards, picked up by Merlot. Merlot with the shot. Blocked in front, rebound comes free. Shot just wide, now Carter will fire it off the side of the goaltender. Swiss will get control of the rebound. They bank it up high off the glass. Merlot gathers it in. Rolling puck will come free to Merlot. He'll go up the outside to Carter Shub. Shuby will fire it to the middle. Here's Brody Carter with a shot. Heavy but over the cage. Controlled behind. Broken up the near side. Pressure coming from Reel as the Swiss will dump it in. Clutter sets things up. It'll be Jake Starr with it. He'll go out to the outside to Reel. Reel's got Evans crashing the net. He tries for him. Rolling puck will come free. Evans in the corner. He's body checked into the boards. To his knees where he's able to get back up as they battle along the near wall. It'll come free to Julius. Evans with a deflection out front. Bounces the puck just wide. Back pressure from 43 Evans. Disrupting the Swiss break it. It'll be Starr along the half wall. They'll win another battle. This is how it happened before. Here's Reel digging. In down low. The Swiss take the puck away. It's defended by Julius. Reel will chop at it. It'll go to the corner. Jake Starr working there. It'll come to Evans behind the cage. He goes indirect off the wall. As Reel gains center red, he'll try to dump it, but it's pickpocketed from behind. Evans was able to get off. That allows Filiaggi jumping up on the forecheck. Lead to the outside. Tossed up the middle of the ice. Chopped that by Filiaggi, gathered in by Kaminsky. It'll be Armstrong to Filiaggi. Filiaggi driving the near side in behind the cage. Carries it all the way around before going to Ofterhide at the point. Ofterhide's heavy shot goes off of a stick into the mesh netting above. We get a stop and play. Is it a rolling clock? No, they're gonna. No, is it a running clock? I guess it is a running clock. As the face-off controlled by the Penguins, Wu. Work down low for Armstrong. Fakes one way, goes the other. Peels up the half wall. He'll find Ofterhide at the point. Back for Armstrong. The puck bounces over his stick, so it'll be Wu in behind. Wu controlling in the corner. Ofterhide to the opposite corner to space. Swiss the first ones to it. And they're able to clear it all the way up through center. Ofterhide over to get it. Penguins need to get it deep and get another change here. It'll be Armstrong. Trying to go in front for Wu. Give and go. Here's Filiaggi to the backhand. And the Penguins get a goal. Austin Wu with a great dish to Luca Filiaggi, who came off the side wall out in front. Looks like LA's ready to jump on. So the teams shake hands, the Swiss will leave. And LA will come on the ice wearing gold. Gold jerseys with the crown on the chest. We'll reset the clock here. And LA barely has enough kids to start the game. And they're going to start with 6 and no goalie. Why didn't they just wait a minute? The Penguins are changing goaltenders. They'll have Hanner in net. So a new set of starting lineups. William Hanner in goal. It'll be Merlot and Valella the defense. 18 Shoup, 14 Hartman, and 6 Carter. The center iceman to start this. As more LA players get ready. LA gets a goaltender. And we get ready to drop the biscuit. 15 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. Puck taken by LA's Lee off the draw. They'll go heavy off the boards. They'll battle for it. It'll be Hartman coming away with it. He dumps it into the corner. Penguins working deep. Hartman. Battling for it, Carter. Chopped out of the air to the LA defense. Rolling puck picked up by Merlot. Merlot back for Valella. Penguins back to the LA line. LA will send it back to the Penguins line where Merlot controls. He has it knocked away. Here's Lee with a shot. Pulls it around. It goes up and over the cage. Hartman will get to it with speed. Penguins 2-on-2 as they gain the zone. Firing Hartman. Skipping it to the corner. Evans in deep to swipe the puck away from an LA forward. It's Evans with it. To the point for Starr. Starr looking to go back to Evans. Taken away by LA. Evans with the back pressure. Frees it up for Starr. Starr for Real. Real driving the right side. In deep where Brady Paris chops at the puck. It'll come all the way to the point. Oh, it picked off before it gets there. And back comes LA. Onside play as Julius will pull it out from in front of Hanner. He looks for Real, but it comes the whole way free to center ice. Morris with it there at center for Los Angeles. So it's LA in Pittsburgh now. If you joined us earlier, you saw the Penguins with about 7 minutes against Switzerland. As Evans tripped up on the play, it'll follow on for LA. They try to go across, puck taken away by Real. Real deep to the corner. Chopped out of the air with what could be a high stick, no call. It'll be Paris working. Paris and Real still on the ice. Evans was able to get off in favor of Filiaggi. As Real goes up to the point for Ofterheide. Ofterheide down low with a shot. Bounces in on net, kick to the outside. Wu up on the forecheck. He had an amazing pass earlier to Filiaggi. As back pressure from Armstrong disrupts the LA break-in. And now Ofterheide with it in the Penguin zone. Up off the glove of Wu. Controlled in front of the scorer's box by LA. And back they come, a potential 3-on-2. Armstrong on his horse to get into play. And Brennan Kaminsky with a 10-bell defensive save play right there. As Armstrong gets it, he'll dump it into the LA end. Filiaggi with the forecheck pressure. As LA rims it around the boards in front of their own bench. And breaks through. 3-on-1 for the Kings. As they come in. And there is the rubber man Merlot with a great play. Knocking the puck out of the air on a 3-on-1. The fine wine. Villela reversing for Merlot. Merlot up for Armstrong. He tries to one-touch it to the middle. It comes off of his stick out the center. Merlot to the line, no further. Rolling puck, controlled by Villela. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong will send it all the way across. First streaking Wu. Wu driving into the offensive zone. Dangles through one, around another. His shot down low just misses. As LA comes back, under pressure from Carter. Puck picked up, Shub. He'll send it across for Hartman. Off a skate, he'll gather it in. Hartman up the left wing side. Trying to center, it'll go to the corner instead. Hartman continues on the forecheck, sending a pass all the way through the crease. Just couldn't connect with Shub, and LA will ice the puck here with 11 minutes to play in the first frame. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Penguins. Running clock here. Looks like it'll be Carter, Shub, and Hartman. Julius and Starr. Puck back to Starzy at the point. His heavy shot just wide of the cage. Gathered in by Los Angeles near side as they try to get the Penguins line. Turned back by Julius, now Carter. The Penguins' defensive gap right now has been exemplary throughout this. As here is Shuby in the corner. They'll bang about there. And the puck dug out by Los Angeles. The Junior Kings, this is their winter team. Not an all-star team. You'll see a bunch of all-star teams here in Quebec City. Not everybody like this LA team and Penguins team bring their actual winter squads. Some do, some don't. Hartman to the middle for Shub. Hartman hammered into the wall. A shot will come down low, and the Penguins are going to head to the man advantage. This power play brought to you by our good friends at Seven Fields Wealth Management. If you want to supercharge your retirement like the Penguins supercharge the power play, go see our friends at Seven Fields Wealth Management. Face-off will be to the right of the LA netminder. A 2-minute penalty here in Canada. Power play unit will be Evans, Paris, and Real with Kaminsky and Ofterheide. Evans battles all the way to the corner for the puck. Reverses around for Real. He'll find Ofty at the point. Ofty over to Paris. In front, heavy shot by Kaminsky. Down low, here's Paris. Up the half wall for Evans. He protects with the body, finds Ofterheide, back cross seam. Look at the puck movement. Paris to Kaminsky. Heavy shot by Evans is blocked out front. This line playing tic-tac-toe as Real fires it in front, looking for Kaminsky. It'll be cleared out the center. Evans gets control. Over to Ofty. Ofty to Kaminsky. Kaminsky back up for, I thought he was going to Evans. He'll go all the way across to the real deal, Jack Reel. Jack Reel controlling along the half wall. Stopping and turning. Here's Ofterheide. Ofterheide fires one this time. That puck caught and held. Penguins will get a line change. Excellent power play there. They keep playing like this, Brady Paris will have 37 assists by the end of the tournament. Penguins control the faceoff. Back to Villela. To the half wall for Wu. Wu to Villela. Back to Filiaggi. He has it knocked away, but Villela there to cover up. Down low for Army. Armstrong to the middle to the bumper for Lowe for a shot that's covered and held. Running clock, so the time ticking away on the Penguins' man advantage, down to 15 seconds left. Ten left by the time they drop it as Merlot gathers it at center. Power play expires here for the Penguins, unable to capitalize, but not for a lack of chances. Brennan Kaminsky with a couple shots down low. Brady Paris distributing the biscuit on that first half of the man advantage. Now this unit on. Tossed in around behind, a centering pass by Armstrong. Chopped that by Wu, sent wide. Filiaggi digs it out from behind the cage. Tries to center, we get it on the side of the net, we get a whistle. Penguins will get a change. 7 minutes to play, first period action. Rolling puck to the corner. Hartman on the pressure. LA will try the near side. They're turned back. Comes free to Merlot. Goes to the opposite corner. And it's rimmed around by LA. It's icing. Oh, no icing. They say Merlot could have played it. And Earl set it up. Merlot, now Villela. Here's Carter. Carter up the wall for Hartman. Hartman's cross ice feed off of Shuby's stick. Gathered by the Kings. Set in wide of Hanner. Julius to the puck. In behind is Merlot. Tossed up the wall to the point. D to D is Saputo, but it comes out of the zone. Rex with it at center, able to fire it into the Penguins end. LA trying to get some zone time. It's been predominantly the Penguins here in this one. Still no score, though. Penguins need to find one. Oh. No, that was bad. He's all right. He's all right. Hit a spectator there. Right in the side of the head. Oof. I think it caught his hat. I think the hat might have saved him. Face-off will come back into the Penguins' end. 5 minutes to go here. Evans wins it cleanly back. Starr chops at it. Trying to get it up for Real. LA takes it from Julius. Centering one. Evans able to disrupt the centering feed. Now Paris battles. Evans gets control. He's got Real. He'll find him. Will he go back to Evans? He does, but it's just behind the Penguin forward. As back comes LA. Evans on the back pressure. As Julius controls. Here comes Real. Across for Paris. And this line back at it. Here's Paris in the left. He'll wind. And he'll carry it to the corner. He's bumped. Evans disrupts it and gets it to the middle for Real. Now Paris, heavy shot off the shoulder of the goaltender to the netting above. .4 minutes to play here. Puck being retrieved by a young spectator capacity crowd here. As Filiaggi wins it back. Off-their-hide shot. That's blocked. To the corner for LA. They reverse behind the cage. Armstrong with the pressure. LA comes up near side. And out they come. Kaminsky pinching on the play. It's a potential 2-on-1. As a heavy shot from Walker beats Tanner glove hand side, and LA gets the opening goal of this one. So Walker. Penguins controlling most of the first period. Couldn't get one past the goaltender. And LA able to strike on their chance here up the left wing. And the Penguins will try to get things rolling again. Filiaggi on the faceoff. It's chopped into the Penguins' end, set up by Handman. Merlot rims it around for Filiaggi. Up for Wu. Bouncing puck again to the stick of Walker as LA's trying to put on the Ritz here. It'll be a bouncing puck knocked out of the air and cleared by Filiaggi. LA tries to go D to D. They miss the point, and Armstrong's in after it. Good body position by the LA defenseman to control that puck. They'll boot it around to the corner. Armstrong in a wrestling match in front of the net. Back comes LA. McDevitt dumping it in. As Romo battles in the corner. Matt Romo's son, not Tony Romo's son. An inside joke for all of you Swirly Nation fans out there who joined us for that gem. Wu gets the dump in. Shuby, like a missile to the puck. Chopped that by Carter, followed on by Hartman. He's been all over the place. Dylan Hartman having a day as he shoots one down low off the stick of Shub. Penguins try to dig for that rebound. It'll be cleared by LA up the wall. Carter controls it center. Able to toss it in. LA with control. They'll go up the outside. Back pressure from Hartman as he dives to the middle. Starr disrupts. Carter follows on. Up the walls, Hartman. Bouncing puck at the line, controlled by LA. Shot blocked by Starr. They'll go back up for Hartman as LA's Rex controls at their own line. Good gap again by Julius. Disrupts the LA break-in. As LA will try the opposite side. Lee in front, swiping at it. Morris kicked away by the Handman. Big stop by number 1 in black. Hartman with it. Off the wall for Shub. There will be delayed offsides, and you can ice on the penalty kill here in Canada. Hockey Canada rules. We are coming to you live from Quebec City, the Pee Wee International Tournament. This is an exhibition game, running clock between the Penguins and the LA Junior Kings. At the beginning of this, you saw the Penguins taking on the Swiss for about half a period. Brody Carter battling to the wall. It'll be spun in front. Lee coming away with it. That horn will sound and end the period. A period that saw the Penguins carry early play, I thought. Getting a lot of momentum from a power play that they had. LA able to come back and strike late in the period on a shot down the left wing side that got Hanner on the glove side. LA got a lot of spark from that and have tilted the ice since, keeping the puck kind of pinned in this Penguins end a bit in those last 3 to 4 minutes. Penguins are gathered around head coach Jeff Hannon. He's flanked by assistant Kyle Verbeek, who, like the abominable snowman driving through the night last night to get to Quebec, flying into Vermont and driving in blizzard-like conditions to Quebec City. Also on the Penguins bench, Chris Schub and Dr. Jason Julius. Penguins will go back to clutter here. As these are exhibition games, they're looking to get touches, minutes, feel. Penguins are going to utilize both goaltenders throughout these exhibition games. They'll be in live action against the Boston Junior Eagles on Monday in the first tournament game. Evans leans over the dot at center ice. The Huron Wendat rink is Evans digs the puck out down low. He'll find Real. Real with Paris. Paris will gain the zone, delays. Looking. Real just kind of hanging out with him. As it goes back to Kaminsky for a shot. Real trying for the tip. But it's brought back on by LA. Offsides the play at the line. And will come out to center. Just outside the Penguin zone. It'll be Evans again on the dot. Ofterhide turns with it. He's under pressure, has it taken away. LA in the Penguins' end, looking to center one. They'll get it out, but couldn't get it through. Second chance does come through, and Clutter there to make the save. Tossed behind and wedged out in front. It'll be Real getting to it, but couldn't get control. Second effort will come up ice. Real to Evans. Evans, one-on-one, goes between the legs. He's stood up, and he'll have a seat as the Penguins head back to the power play. Evans draws the power play. Filiaggi, Armstrong, and Wu, the power play unit up front with Villela and Merlot. Crashing down the wall is Merlot to keep it in. Now Wu, up to Villela at the point. Oh, he could one-touch it to Filiaggi, and we get another penalty. Cross-check in front, and it'll be a 5-on-3 advantage now. They had a chance at a breakaway there, but a cross-check in front of the cage negated a breakaway attempt. Filiaggi to the dot, to the corner for Armstrong. Up the wall for Wu. Wu spins it back off of a stick. It'll be Villela at center. This unit a bit disjointed here, as it's a 5-on-3 and they can't control. Wu pressures. Puck comes free, Armstrong. Armstrong leaves it for Villela. Back to Armstrong. Rolls under his stick. In front, one-timer by Merlot. Tapped that and kept at the line by Villela. Down for Wu. Wu with Merlot in front. Comes off the body, picked up by Armstrong. He wraps it around and just couldn't get it to turn. Villela will pick it up, a minute left on the two-man advantage. Behind the Penguins' net. They'll send it to Starzy. Penguins got a change. They got most of a change as Filiaggi still on. He'll drive in. Going to Star at the point. Back to Filiaggi. Has it come off of his stick to the corner. Shuby down low. Whacked that and kept at the line by Star. Back for Filiaggi. He misses the puck to the corner. Takes a weird bounce. And LA just putting on a clinic here. Star will get it in the Penguins' end. Up for Carter, he misses and it's icing. So the one penalty will definitely expire as we get set up in the Penguins' defensive zone. Player comes out of the box. LA controls in the Penguins' end. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-4. And what has become a rallying cry for LA as a puck fired off the post. Off of Shub, and back comes Carter. Carter. Now Hartman. He misses it. He goes under the stick of Star. It's a 2-on-1 for LA. They'll send it cross ice. And it comes right back to the stick of the LA player. And they'll put it behind Clutter. Let's go, next shift. He's able to get control. He'll stop along the wall. Back to the point we're off the Penguins control. Off of it. Covered in by off of the point from inside. The flex off Evans is just high. Back deal with the Let's go! 9:30 to play, second period. Filiaggi able to toss it around for Armstrong. He kind of faded up the wall there, and LA able to cut in front. Wedged that by Filiaggi and controlled at center. It's Kim to Kim. And LA will put it back into the Penguins' end. Tossed around by Clutter. Past the LA player to Wu. Wu's cross-ice speed deflects, no icing. Armstrong on the forecheck. Kim and Kim connect again. Wu pressures up the wall. But Haste able to come out with control. Kim under pressure from Filiaggi. LA able to play it behind their own net and send a centering breakout pass all the way to the Penguin line. Shot comes wide of Clutter. Rolling puck along the boards, controlled by LA. Here's Carter, bumped from behind in front of the LA bench. LA will take over. Gaining the Penguin zone, under pressure from Merlot. He keeps where he wants it. He's battling. Here comes Shuby, 3-on-2 developing. In front, looking, finding Carter for a one-timer just wide. Good delay by Shub to find Carter open. And back comes LA. Up the left wing side, they'll dump it behind Clutter and track it themselves. Penguins getting control as the powerful Star comes through center. Over to Shub. Star driving. Deflected puck! And Jake Star leads the rush. Finds Shuby on the outside. And the Stars have aligned for the Constellation Kid to make it a one-goal game. Evans on the draw, wins it cleanly to Star. Star to Julius. Julius will dump it in. Evans up after it. LA plays it. It'll be an offensive zone draw now. 7 minutes to play, second period. Face off this time to the corner. LA will rim it up the wall. Set play on the breakout there. Disrupted by the back pressure of Evans, picked up by Paris. It'll go just past the stick of Reel. Now Reel in on the forecheck. Evans taking away the D-to-D play. Paris reads it well, disrupts the other way. Jack Reel shoves one towards the net. It goes off the side of the cage. Paris in deep, whacking away. As bodies fly, it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Pens. Penguins get a defense change. Kaminsky and off their hideout. Evans back to the dot. Evans, a battle win there, but Lee jumps up, takes the puck away. Cutting at the line, off their hide will get control. Lee had fallen down. Around for Reel. Reel up for Evans. It's through his legs. Now off their hide back to it. Up for Parrish. Parrish to Reel. Reel to Evans. Between his legs again. It'll come free. Cross-ice speed was for Parrish, and it'll pop to Kaminsky. Now off their hide to Kaminsky. Kaminsky will go heavy up the middle. Cut off by LA. Second swipe. Third try. Kaminsky knocked down. LA comes away with it. Forcing on the outside is Paris. LA will dump it behind the Penguins net, rimming it free off the side of the cage and whacked out of the air by Ofterhide. Ofterhide will chop at it, and it'll be Paris. All the way across for Reel. Reel gains the zone. 1-on-2. Not going to happen. Penguins changing. It was a good try by Reel. As Filiaggi comes in, cuts it off, hooked up on the play, no call, as the puck will bounce free to Villela. In comes LA, 2-on-1, developing backside feed, gets shoved all the way through the crease. Here come the Penguins with potential numbers. Here's Wu, over for Armstrong, he can't control. Wu, right in support of Armstrong, able to get the puck, cut to the middle. He goes out, in, looking, firing one towards the cage that's wide. And now the Penguins are going to get a penalty. Looks like it'll be 20 Armstrong on a rough. And we'll go all the way to the Penguin end. Penguins trailing by a goal will head to the penalty kill here with 4:05 to play in the second. It'll be Filiaggi and Wu, Julius and Starr. Shot comes in, battled for. As the puck's controlled, put in deep past Julius. Penguins short a man, Armstrong in the box. And now it'll be evened up. LA gets control, and we're going to go 4-on-4 hockey here. Anthony, how are you, bud? You want to say hi? Cameron's and Jack's billet brother joining us there live. We'll have to get a shot of some of the stands, folks. It's really cool. 4-on-4 action. It looks like Hartman and Carter for the Penguins with Ofterhide and Kaminsky. Penguins trailing by a goal here in Quebec. As they weave in. Back pressure by Carter. Disrupts, and here comes Hartman. Joined by Ofterhide, he'll go to a dump and chase. Hartman chasing it himself. Able to free it up for Ofterhide. That Penguin forecheck, when they can get it going, frees up those chances right there. As here comes Haft up the outside. Sammy Haft to the Penguin line. Dumping it deep. And this is what we're talking about. A good stop. Creates some space by Kaminsky. Supported by Ofterhide. Coming deep on the play is Carter. And he'll look for Ofterhide. It's broken up. Rolling puck back to the stick of Carter. Heavy off the glass to the point, no further. It's tossed around behind. Here's Kaminsky in the corner. Able to pin an LA player. LA trying to jam the puck up there, and they will. Dislodging it up the half wall. 8 seconds until the Penguins get Armstrong back. Heavy shot from outside, misses the cage of Clutter. LA continues to control. Now the Penguins on a power play for 40 seconds, but LA with control of the puck. Able to get it is Clutter. We get a whistle. And that'll wind down most of the rest of the Penguins power play here. I get the assist here from Billet Dad, getting me a Billet beverage in the 11 o'clock hour. Is this yours? Oh, okay. Jack Reel able to dislodge it. He's got Evans. He'll wind and fight. Oh! Evans with it. Heavy shot. Deflects just wide. Jack Reel in front. Puts it off the back of the cage. To Villela in front. Evans off of his stick. Can't control. It'll come back to the point. Now Merlot. A shot comes in. It'll beat Clutter. And under a minute to go in the second, LA takes a 3-1 lead. Rex controls for LA inside his own line. Cleared all the way down. It's no icing. No icing to call. Very generous on the lack of icing calls here. Letting him play in a running clock. I love it. As Harris gets it towards Evans, he deflects it. It'll be sent back in. The horn will expire. So LA with a late goal. Making it 3-1. The Penguins had stormed back to make it a 1-goal game. Evans will control the third period faceoff. Penguins need a pair to even things up here. It'll be Evans pressuring down the wall. LA controls behind the net. Harris able to play takeaway. Driving the middle. Looking backside. He was trying for Evans, cut off by LA sticks. Off the stick of a LA forward, picked up again by Paris. He'll find Reel. Reel darts to the inside. Ryan fires, and the real deal, Jack Reel. Able to bury it and make it 3-2. Iliagi to take the face-off. So Penguins get one back. Do they have another one? A late LA goal in the second, an early Penguins goal in the third, and we're right back to a 1-goal game. It's tossed up for Wu. He'll twist with it up the wall. Here's Filiaggi. Filiaggi trying to cut to the middle. Taken away. Wu there. He'll ring one off the iron. And it's cleared by LA. Penguins with plenty of chances. Here's Kaminsky. Up for Armstrong. He has it go off of his stick and deep. They'll battle. Here's Ofterhide with it in the Penguin zone. Up for Filiaggi. He'll control the puck and drive in. Setting up Wu. Wu twists. Firing a shot down low that's off of a massive humanity in front and cleared by LA. It'll be icing. Penguins are going to get the Bash brother line out there. Carter, Hartman, and Shub. Carter controls the draw. Firing is Merlot just wide of the cage. Hanner back in net for the Penguins here. As I said, you'll see some differences throughout this tournament and some of that, especially these exhibition games. They're trying to get these kids some touches and some minutes. Penguins rotating the goalies throughout this game. As Carter sends it up. Merlot battling. Here's Villela with it. They'll send it all the way across looking for Shub. Controlled by LA in their own zone, but the Penguin pressure as Hartman plays takeaway. Driving the corner, centering a behind the back pass. It's cut off. As back comes LA. Into the Penguins end. Firing one, kicked away by Hanner. He'll gobble up the rebound as well. Sweet buttery crumpets on that one. As a deflected shot goes wide. Cranking another one back in. Hartman getting there to block it. Shuby able to wedge it out the center. Rolling puck will be off the stick of Julius as LA's changing. It's Julius flying through center, weaving in all the way to the LA zone. Supported by Parrish. He's got Evans driving the slot. He'll go to his partner Starr at the point. He tries a seam feed to Parrish. Evans disrupts the opposite corner. He'll take the puck away and toss it around behind. LA reverses. Evans right in after it. They'll go heavy off the glass all the way to center off the stick of Starr and picked up in front of the Penguin bench. Up off the stick of Parrish, out the center. Controlled by LA at their line. They'll dump it into the Penguins' end this time. Hanner sets things up. Starr under siege, a pair of LA players. Evans into support as LA goes low to high. Rolling puck, cleared out. It'll be offsides, but it's delayed. The Penguins with a clear here. It'll come off the stick of Parrish into the LA end. Puck chopped out by Evans. He couldn't get control the first time. LA will pick it up. It's Walker. As LA will toss it in, no icing off the stick of Kaminsky. They'll rim it around. Real fires it up to center. Parrish will get up on the forecheck. LA controls D to D. Real off of a helmet on the LA bench. No whistle. They play on. Parrish off. Wu on. Evans off. Filiaggi on. As LA gains his own 3-on-2. Rolling puck backside. And LA makes it 4-2 here. So LA reestablishes a 2-goal lead with 8:15 to play here in the third. LA snaps it around, gets it to the line, they'll dump it in. Merlot back to get it. Up the outside for Armstrong. Nice tap play there for Filiaggi. Filiaggi can't escape the zone as LA comes out of the corner. And we pop behind Hafe. Swiped away by Filiaggi. Up for Wu. Wu makes a move to the middle. Driving into the LA zone. Stopping, pulling up, feeding it, cross ice. Just comes off the stick of Filiaggi as he turns in a bit of a circle. The puck got into his feet. Merlot back to the line. Wu delays and jumps in onside. He'll carry in the middle, firing one off the blocker. Filiaggi tried to swat it out of the air like a lacrosse player. Wu controls for the Penguins. Over to Julius. Julius to the corner. Here's Wu, tossing it to the corner. Armstrong there. He'll protect against 3 LA forwards. It'll come out for a drive. As the puck hits through, LA is going to get a penalty. So the Penguins' power play will come out. Carter, Schub, and Hartman. Penguins power play. 6:20 to go, third period. Trying to get one back and make it a one-goal game again. LA has put on a penalty-killing clinic. But here come the Penguins taking it away. Hartman trying to put it in front for Carter. Taken away by LA. Back they come. And a short-handed goal beating Hinder to the glove hand side. Gabriel from the wing. And a shorty for LA makes it 5-2. Puck taken off the draw. Won by Evans, with jumping on it is Romo for LA. Penguins just getting beat. Beat the pucks. Beat in battles. As Evans digs in the corner. He'll come away with it. With the man advantage up for Paris. Paris to Real. Real loses it off of his stick. Back comes LA. Dumping it behind the Penguins net. Set up by Hanner for Ofterheide. Penguins still with the man advantage for 30 seconds as Evans darts in, cuts to the middle. He'll carry onside as he gains the zone, pulls up and sets up the power play for the point for Ofterheide. Ofterheide to Real. Real back for Ofterheide. Ofterheide Evans. Evans, one-time blast! Blocked by the goaltender. Evans gets hit up high, and yet again, it could be head contact. Body check the call. And it will be head contact. It'll be a misconduct penalty as well. Head contact. And Saputo is out of the game, I believe. No, he's back on the bench. I don't know. As it's battled for at the side of the cage. Running clock here. Penguins trailing by 3. Villela sends it in on net. Picked up by LA and fired back up. Another shorthanded chance. A potential 2-on-1 leads to a breakaway. Walker pulls up. Penguins get back and make the defensive stop. Banked off the boards. As it'll come off the stick of Wu to the LA line. Iliagi along the boards. Crossed out the center by LA. It'll be Julius. Driving down low, it's cleared by LA all the way out to the Penguins end. Starr picks up there for Hartman. Off the backhand of Hartman, stick to the LA end. LA just kind of ragging the puck here. Shorthanded, just controlling the game. As Julius will fire it across for Hartman. Now Shub. And an offside play at the LA line. Faceoff will come back to the Penguins end. Right outside the Penguin blue line. It'll be Carter. Faceoff controlled by LA. Power play over for the Penguins. Rimmed around, here's Starr. Starr in the corner now, Hartman. Hartman. For Shub, it just passed his stick. LA will put it back in behind the Penguins net on an offside play. It'll come all the way back to the LA zone. Puck rimmed up. Here comes LA. 3-on-1 developing. They'll come in. Centering feed. Comes to the second player, and it's Hafe able to put it behind the Penguins' cage. So the Penguins will fall in exhibition here to LA. Next time you'll see these boys will be against the Boston Junior Eagles, probably not here on Cine TV. As the referees are going to let the time expire here on this one. Maybe not. We'll drop the puck with 5 seconds left on a running clock. As Paris comes away. He'll fire it towards the cage as time expires. So join us back here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We're going to say a special thank you to all the Kids Billet families here in Quebec City. Thank you and good day.